Hi, I'm Sana, and welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls Online in chronological order. Okay, it's been a while for me. I want to say it's been at least a month since I played. What was I doing, and where are we in the world? The city of Evermore is in dire straits. King Aemond is dead, and the Reachmen are bearing down on the city from the north. Duke Renshin plans to hand the city over to the Imperial Court. Right, I remember. But I have agreed to work with Queen Argela? One of those must be right. To stop him. Okay, the Queen asked me to find... Ugh, what are these names? The Queen asked me to find Clarica and Sir Jarnot, and then to ferret out the Imperial spies in the city without causing a panic. Okay. Nobody panic. I'm just gonna do some things. Nobody panic. Good. Okay, so yeah, I remember that oh. Well, I was supposed to meet with them, but they are dead. Well, the crow has something to say?
Friends, foes, and fools, hard to know which is which, or who is who. Choose poorly and wind up dead.
What happened?
A witness I was, and nothing more. But if a crow can spy someone, so can a spy. But you know the true threat now. Imperials! Now, you must listen to me.
Okay, why should I listen to you? Like, why should I trust you? I don't even know who you are. I mean, it's a crow, obviously.
Uella.
Oh, they have a name.
Those that follow. From the Reach we come to conquer this land. But the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I am a friend.
You're with the Reachman?
My Reachmen march this way. Evermore will be ours. But not if Imperials have it. They are a threat right now for you and me. You need friends. Let us be friends then. And join together to beat our common foe.
You just said you come to conquer. How can I trust you?
Temporary truth.
Right, okay.
Neither wants Evermore Imperial. We work together. Destroy the Imperials, then we are enemies again. I like it not myself, but you have no one to help you now. The only choice for either of us is to work together.
What do you propose?
You cannot strike down spies, but my crows can. Pretty little pets. Mark our foes, signal my crows, and we will strike. We will clean the city of Imperials. Then we are enemies again.
Sure. Let's do it. Okay. Mark the Imperial spies. Okay. Wow. I haven't played this in a while. I have been playing Guild Wars 2 on my own, and the new league in the Path of Exile Early Access went live, so I've been playing that non-stop. So the fact that this has an action camera again is making me a little motion sick, I'm not gonna lie. I have to get used to how fast the camera moves again.
The rumors about the Empire enslaving civilians are completely untrue.
Okay. I mean, I believe him. Sure. I believe you.
Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall, haven't you, my friend?
What does the writing say?
Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day. A day of security and self-respect. A day of survival.
Ha! Not for you. Get 'em, boys! I mean, they call it a murder of crows with a reason, right? This is why. Wow, the camera is really, really fast. I feel like a boomer that's trying to play a video game, but it's just going too fast for my brain to comprehend. That's really funny. That is really funny. Okay. Next.
I promise you, the Empire has absolutely no connection to the worm cult whatsoever.
I mean, if you gotta state it like that. Hi.
Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely?
I hear voices,
The
sure.
Reachmen are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not?
And what do you think that needs to be done?
Simple. Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have Evermore, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better. Surrender now, and we promise you will remain free.
We're not bargaining for freedom. Alright. One more spy. I mean, they're not really subtle, are they? If I can easily
Well, I'm
spot that they are a spy, they aren't very inconspicuous.
Are you sure that's wise? There truly is a hex on this town. Those roads are wide berth.
Okay, last one. They're like scurrying behind the building as
Even
well.
the Duke has acknowledged this is the best course of action.
Just because the Duke says so doesn't mean that it's like the best thing to do. The Duke is a coward.
Another sharp-minded citizen. Do you also prefer not to be ravaged by Reachmen?
I mean, yeah, I do like to not be ravaged by Reachmen, but I also don't want to be under Imperial control. So, you know, how do you plan to stop them?
Strength.
Aha.
That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army?
I am the army.
The Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give this city to those who can defend it.
We can defend it just fine. Bye. Loser. Alright. Where to now? Investigate the south alley. Okay. Ooh, stable, stable, stable. Stable. Hello?
Have you come looking for a steed, friend?
No, I just need to upgrade mine because, you know, I've barely played in the last month or two. I think I've missed at least one entire month of login rewards because I just wasn't playing at all. Because they're still doing the construction work things, right, beneath the window. So every single day it's just been noises and I just did not find the time to record anything. So I've been trying to record in the evening or when they're done working. And then I've been recording in bulk so that I can then just kind of sit and wait it out to see what kind of noises they will make now. And that results in me absolutely not playing regularly. I've missed so much. What's this? Orders from Duke. It's imperative that we move forward and transition the city to Imperial control immediately. I regret to inform you that your hero from the lighthouse, Willows of Water, has been asking questions and regrettably does not seem to share our convictions. Though I would prefer to avoid shedding any blood in the transfer of power, I would urge you to act quickly and decisively should your friend try to intervene. Remember that we do this to save the city. Okay, there is just... Ah, shit.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I mean... Is he attacking my bear? Nice. Yeah. Loser. That's what you get. That's what you get for being a traitor. Okay, we have silenced all the traitors, so everyone who shares our opinion is still alive and everyone who thinks differently we killed. That sounds like democracy to me. Don't see anything wrong with that. Anyone who opposes us will die. Sounds
Can't
fair.
believe our troops are climbing the Shrouded Pass.
Okay, I did my thing. Justice is served. What else?
Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Tell me though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial spies been dealt with?
Yeah, the spies are gone and the city is safe.
Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains, if we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glerica? All three of you deserve a medal after this is done with.
They super dead.
No, Glerica. Klerica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl. I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all? Richard. He's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard?
Oh, you think he's still in the castle?
Yes. He's actually most likely to be down in Eamon's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is.
Oof.
Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly and quietly.
Oh yeah. Murder, 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 murder. Let's go. Kill some more people. Oh, hi. What you gotta say?
Welcome back, Argella. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground. Then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachman attack.
You think the Imperials were our only hope?
Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachman's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself?
Yes.
You cut off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death.
Do you know what the Imperials were planning?
Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say. If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
Oh, you definitely do deserve that kill.
Now that he's been
Didn't
dealt
even
with,
need
we
to
have
attack
real
him.
work to do. Please, meet me outside.
Oh, she seems to be fine with it. Yeah. Bye, Duke. Oh, I need a gun. Okay. Meet the Queen outside. Nobody saw a thing. We didn't do anything. If anyone asks where I was, it was anywhere but here. No murder was committed. No, no. Gotta fix myself an alibi now. Right, now what?
Thank you for dealing with that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing.
Huh,
Certainly
tell me
not
about
in
it.
my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply ignore. Klerica taught me that. And you, of course.
Yeah, Duke was a traitor. He had to die.
It's the way it had to be, though I do feel partially responsible. I should never have allowed this to happen.
Also correct.
In the midst of a tragedy, it's even more important that a ruler put aside his or her personal feelings for the good of the kingdom.
As you say.
No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too. In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.
Oh yeah, sure, sure.
Tell the Queen the truth. Her reign will soon end. We are enemies again, you and I.
Right. Arctic wind can now be morphed. Alright. We like that. We take Arctic Blast, I believe. Didn't we? Instantly dealing damage. If no enemies are hit, you heal. The wind persists for 20 seconds. Chill your foe. That's the one we go for. If no enemies are hit, you... Was that always there? I don't remember. I don't remember if that always was there. I thought it was always a heal regardless of it, whether or not it hits enemies. But... Oh well. What's next? This one. Defeating the Dark Witness. The Dark Witnesses can only be accomplished by killing the Hagraven Uela. Some of the Weird Sisters up near Jackdaw Cove have been searching for where Uela is hiding, but they need help. I should look for one of the Viruses in Jackdaw Cove. I vaguely remember that I did something in the beginning of when we just got here. Find Viruses in Jackdaw. Where is that? And where am I? I am here, and we need to go all the way over there. I have no waypoint, nothing. Sounds about right. Okay. Sure. but we do need to mount up for that. Whoa, this is fast. My god. It's really fast. I'm not used to this. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the road, because if I'm gonna stray from the road, then I absolutely will get lost. Honestly, nobody needs to see me get lost again. Like, that already happens more times than I can count. Strategically avoiding all the enemies as well. Don't you dare knock me off my guar. That's the one. I was like, what was this animal called again? It's a guar. Ooh, there's a lore book, there's a lore book. I want lore book. There is lore book. There you go. Okay, I did make some enemies though. Alright, we Gucci? Okay, let's go. There are more lore books over there. See if we can get to that one. Probably. Yeah, I see it. Just gotta kill some hags. There we go. Let's get that way shrine. And okay, come on. There we go. And another lore book. Alive, barbaric, and brutal. Okay. I'm sure that would be a very interesting read for another time. Which dungeon is here?
Deep into the forest.
Fanglair. Oh, Fanglair. Right. Yeah. Wait, where are we? What exactly am I looking at? These are ruins of some sorts? Okay, hello.
Keep your distance, outsider.
Wow, okay.
The last thing we need is some rock-brained city dweller bumbling around.
Whoa.
Darkness dominates this part of the forest. Uella the Hagraven and her Reachmen are encamped here. For now, at least.
Why do these NPCs keep getting away with these backhanded comments? Like, why is she so angry? Look at that face. I didn't even do anything. I just walked up to her. I'm a good person. I was sent here to seek someone out to help. And I'm just being met with hostility, just straight up. Like, not questioning why I'm here, who I am, what I want. Just immediately a nasty comment about being a rock-brained city dweller. Do I look like a city dweller to you? I am an Argonian. I live like in a mud house. Like, what do you want? Immediate hostility. And then they still expect me to just take that all and just help them from the kindness of my heart. I don't know, man. They're not making it easy on me. So I was sent here by Virus Delphique.
She did? I find that hard to believe. Delphique knows how I feel about outsiders.
You're an outside.
Whatever your reasons for coming, they'll have to wait.
Racist. You're just a racist. Okay, that's the end of the quest.
We are in no position to offer anyone aid. And certainly not a city dweller.
Stop calling me that.
Uella the Hagraven and her Reachmen have taken over this part of the forest. And everything here, including the Weirises, are weaker as a result.
Do you plan to drive the Reachmen away?
Where they travel, the forest slowly withers and dies. We will drive Uella and her dark witnesses from here, or we will die. Unfortunately, the old hag is no stranger to weird magic. She has constructed foul totems that suppress our power.
Oh, I can probably smash some totems.
You expect me to trust one such as you? Perhaps, if one of my sisters keeps an eye on you. Weiris Rashan is young, but she will do. Rashan returns shortly from scouting. If you really wish to help us, she can join you to destroy the totems.
Sure, whatever. I guess I'll just jump through all your hoops to help you. I could just walk away. I could just turn my back on y'all and just walk away and say, this is none of my this is just none of my business. These are not my problems, and I'll just go somewhere where, you know, my help is actually wanted. I could just walk away.
Here she comes now. Rashawn,
Oh,
we have a volunteer to destroy Uella's totems.
the wolf is following me. Is she shapeshifted, or is this just like an actual wolf?
We aren't in the habit of trusting outsiders.
Shapeshifted.
But the suffering of the forest
I
seems to
guess.
have softened my sister's heart. If you really wish to help us, I suppose that's an offer we can't refuse.
Uh-huh. Sure, I really, really want to help.
It won't be easy. First, you will need to destroy Uella's totems.
That's easy.
They keep us from drawing on the power of nature for our magicka. The Reachmen guard them closely, but I'll fight at your side. No spells, but I've got sharp claws and a mean bite. I do what I do for the forest, not for you.
Okay.
There are 3 totems, just a bunch of strung-together sticks for you, but they're like poison to me. I can't get too close, so it's all on you to destroy them. All right? Are you ready?
You're basically useless, but okay. Let's go. Okay. Now it's just killing everything that we see in our path. And there is one. Oh, they're pretty. I like them. Don't think I didn't see. There was a lure book here. Aha. Don't shove me. Okay. Then all of you. Well, at least it's not difficult to get back into the combat for, you know, it's just holding left click for infinite heavy attacks. That's about it. And that's another totem down. Oh, someone else is there, and they're all following this one other player. Huh. Well, that's easy. Then I don't have to do anything. Last totem. Cool. Okay, I know I gotta talk to the wolf, but there's also a sky shard here that I kind of want to get. So, okay, let's talk to the wolf first.
Wow. I can actually feel the forest again. This is good. The natural order is re-emerging already. It's still very weak, though. It has to be nurtured back to health.
So, Uella?
She has to die. Until Uella's gone, the corruption remains. Her blood is the nurture the forest needs. Whoa. My magicka is returning, and it's making me lightheaded. Meet me over at the old tower. I need to get my bearings.
I'll meet you there. Okay, they're not attacking me. That's great. Sky Shard is here. That's cool. We'll take it. And there is also a little point of interest with the lore book. There is another crow here. Can we talk to it? No. Okay. Well, rip. Is that a troll all the way over there? A thief's trove, huh? Treasure maps, gold, full. Okay, sure. I want to loot everything though. Otherwise the thing won't respawn. And that's just toxic. I hope that, you know, there are people who will only loot half of a thieves trove of a treasure chest. Like they will only take the things that are relevant to them and then they will leave a few items still in there. That means that the chest itself won't respawn until the entire thing is looted. So someone else might come along and they still see that there is a chest. They'll look into it and then there is nothing but like 5 lockpicks and they're like utterly disappointed. And then it will take so much longer for a chest with actual good loot to respawn. There is a special place in hell for people who do that. Like, I hope you step on a Lego. If you recognize yourself in that, I really do hope you step on a Lego. Just take the goddamn loot and let the chest respawn in its entirety. Like, it's just so much easier.
Playing with the little girls of the forest. A game with me, though, many have come to regret. How exactly does my new playmate plan to win?
Am I going to kill the crow? We're going to win by killing you. Why am I killing a crow?
Me! To kill Uella, you must find her first. I can reach you, but you cannot reach me.
Is that Uella? Are the crows working with Uella?
Is a secret only a crow can know. And the crows call for your death, not mine. Come after me, and the last sight you will see will be a black beak pecking out your eyeballs.
I doubt that very much. Okay. That's a nice amount of threats, but you know, we humans still have opposable thumbs. We're still on the top of the food chain, don't you worry. Wait, where am I going? Quest mark, please tell me where to go. Do I need to be in this tower? Oh, I need to be in this tower, yeah. Okay, where is entrance to tower? Okay. Okay, done it. Nobody else following me? Okay.
Listen, I was wrong
Oh,
to be so
so you were
hard on me
shapeshifted,
before.
yes.
You've certainly proven now that you deserve my trust.
Okay.
I appreciate your help more than I can express.
The butt of the bear.
Especially if you'll see this thing through.
That's nice. The bear just spawned in with his butt showing. That's the spirit. Apparently I spoke to Uella as a crow back there.
You did? Well, I guess we got the old hag's attention. Maybe we put the foul thing on the defensive. Of course, she probably has layers upon layers of protection. I don't even know how to find her. I don't suppose you have any inkling?
She said it's a secret only a crow would know.
The poor crows. She's taken complete control of them. Their spirits are helpless. They can only watch what happens to their physical forms from the nature realm. She does have them coming and going, though, so they would know where to find her.
Is there any way we could commune with them?
As a matter of fact, now that I can draw on the power of nature again, there is. I can take you into the nature realm. Not in that form, of course, but it would allow us to talk to the crow's true spirits. Do you trust me?
No, but for the sake of this quest, let's say yes. Oh! Is it just going to transform me, like, right away? Ooh, I'm a wolf. Right. And I'm going to talk to crows in the spirit realm. Hello,
Must
crow.
be nice to be able to travel between this realm and the physical realm. I'm stuck here. Yes, I'm stuck here.
We're here to help, though. How do we find Hagraven?
If she were here, I'd peck her eyes out. No, she's not in the nature realm. But of course, you can't reach her in the physical realm. Maybe one of the other crows knows more.
She's not in the nature realm, but I can't reach her in the physical realm either. Okay, well, that's just unfair.
A wolf tried to eat me once, you know. Just because we're in the nature realm, you think we can be friends now? Maybe. Did that Hagraven trap your spirit here as well?
No, I'm trying to find her.
Oh? If you can access the physical realm, you might have a chance. The door to Yuela's lair is in this realm, you see. But you have to break the wards in the physical realm.
Oh, okay.
There's more to it, though. You should ask one of the other crows.
Okay, we break the wards in the physical realm, and then we enter through the spirit realm. Sure. Another crow. You got something to say? No. You do. I would like to target the crow.
We can dispense with the small talk. I know why you're here. Even in the nature realm, news travels fast among crows. Getting to Yuela is impossible, though. Even if you break her wards, entering her domain will corrupt your soul.
Oh, this is where... Oh, what if I don't have a soul? This is, of course... this takes place after Moloch Ball took your... Or Melimarkar took our soul. And we are still trying to get it back, of course, if you made a character that was for this faction. The Daggerfall Covenant. Then you technically still don't have your soul back. Right, okay.
Well, why didn't you just say so? That would work. There is something different about you, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yuela's lair is in the island tower. Break the wards in the physical realm, but enter the door from here. Don't tell her I told you, though.
Thank you for the information. Okay, so that is how they're tying this all together again. I do have my soul, though. I did bring it back. I did take my soul back, but for the sake of the quest line, I guess we still don't have a soul. Okay.
This looks like the place. I guess you're the one who's going in.
Of course I am.
Here I was, just starting to feel like you're one of the pack, and now we have to part ways. Obviously, I'll have to be the one to break the wards on the door. It doesn't seem fair. You get to go in and chew the old hag's face off.
Oh, will I remain in this form?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Her lair's actually in the physical realm, so you'll assume your physical form. Probably not so much chewing, I suppose. That's good, though. You'll need your hands. After the crone's dead, you'll have to get her nasty little heart.
Why do you need her heart?
When I said her blood was the nurture that the
Oh,
forest
literally.
needs, I meant that, literally. She's the source of the corruption here, so we need her heart to perform the ritual to cleanse the forest. So, are you ready to go get it?
Ready whenever you are.
There, back in the physical realm. Time to do this. All right, the door should be open now. Go get me that heart.
Okay. Let's go and kill a hag. That's bright. That's way too bright. My poor gamer eyes. Hi, Uela.
To enter my dark hole, tear you apart, my crows will.
Bye, Uela. I'm not sure if I needed to loot her, but just to be sure, I'll just loot. And that was that. Underwhelming fight number I lost count. Hi, Crow.
Freedom! Freedom at last! And Yuela dead! Dead!
Yeah, she is.
Sweet relief. No more voices. No more restraint. Bodies and minds together again. The crows of Jackdaw Cove are in your debt.
Just glad you're free again.
Yes, free and feasted. The Hagraven was all skin and bones, but what's there is sweet to eat. So thank you for saving us, and thank you for supper.
I'll leave you to enjoy that. Okay. Okay. It is done. Y'all happy?
The Reachmen must have sensed Yuela's death. They started to panic and fight amongst themselves, made them easy pickings for me and my sisters. Now, the heart. You do have it, I hope.
Yeah?
You see all the giant vines choking the life out of everything here. The ritual will purge the area of their evil presence. It's necessary for the land to heal. Why are you stalling, though? You've grown attached to those vines?
No? Was I stalling? I was not aware.
Hold on to it. I have an idea. Wyrris Freda will howl, but I think you've earned the honor. Let us begin the ritual, and once we've penetrated the earth, you can throw the heart into the circle to complete the spell.
Don't need the honor. You're free to do it yourselves, you know? Fine.
All right, sisters. Let us begin the ritual.
I wish we had an actual druid class in the game.
It's your moment. Go ahead.
I guess we
Throw
have the
heart into the circle.
The healing spec of the warden, of course. But oh, am I supposed to throw the heart in? There you go. Again, so bright. Oh yeah, all the vines are gone. Yay, we did it.
Who would have guessed it would be an outsider who would show up and kill Yuella? I doubt this means we'll start inviting families from Evermore out to visit, but maybe, just maybe, we can be a little more friendly.
That would be a start. Yes, I hope so.
I, for one, am as grateful to you as the flowers are to the sun. You brought life back to these lands when it was nearly choked out. Though we may never officially call an outsider a friend, I think we can at least consider you an ally.
Yeah, that works for me.
Well, I expect you won't be returning anytime soon to enjoy my sister's hospitality. And I can guarantee we won't run into each other on some city street. So I guess this is goodbye then.
Yeah, I gotta inform the queen that Uella is dead.
Of course. I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. I didn't think about it before, but I suppose this means the Reachmen are no longer a threat to Evermore either.
I did very good today.
All right. Well, if you ever come back to this neck of the woods, we'll kill you. I'm only joking. Wyrris humor again.
You're funny.
Go on now. May Hircine bless you
Yay, Hircine.
wherever it may lead you.
Thank you. And you. I like that. Okay. I think this might also be a nice stopping point for this episode to keep it nice and condensed. We did some cool things today. That's nice. I'm curious to see what the queen's got to say and where else this is gonna go. Like, if we look, we only did 3 out of 11. There are so many more quests to do, so many more areas to see. I have a house here? Oh, I do. Look at that. Alright, well, I think this is a good stopping point. So with all of that said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. There is a link in the description below if you want to help out the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!